Manchester, allegations of voting fraud have been made by this man, Qassim Afzal. He was a Liberal Democrat councillor for the Cheetham ward, but he lost to a Labour candidate.
From the information that I picked up and the people that I spoke to, it was quite evidential that a number of people's votes had been pre-cast. A number of people went to the polling station to put their votes in, and when they got there, they were informed that their votes had already been put in. And in many cases, the votes had been put in at the weekend, where we had the shop and vote strategy.
In the Cheetham ward, officials issued 11 pink slips. These are given to people who, when they get to the polling station, find their vote has already been cast.
I felt that the officers didn't want to utilise this strategy because we actually told to avoid using the pink slip. And I said, I'm sorry, that's wrong. These people are protesting and they should be given their rights. And then they actually brought out the pink slips.
When you come to cast your vote in a local election, you don't have to provide proof of your identity or even bring your polling card. All you need to do is come along with your name and address, which makes it relatively easy for other people to cast a vote in someone else's name. That's what some voters found had happened to them this May when they came to cast their votes at the polling station that was being held in Trinity Church. Qassim Afzal introduced us to some people whose family members appear to have had their votes fraudulently used.
My wife doesn't want to appear on television because of cultural reasons. When she went to cast a vote, she was told it had already been casted. I didn't go with her. She went with a friend.
This woman was out of the country when the local elections took place, but the Liberal Democrats say that the register produced after the event showed her as having voted.
She don't know about the voting because she went to Pakistan for 6-week holidays. And that vote, I don't know how happened about the vote because she wasn't here that time.
And will you ask her again to be doubly sure that she is sure that she did not want someone to cast a vote for her when she was away?
ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਤੂੰ ਗਈ ਸੀ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮਤਲਬ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਸੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਵੋਟ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀ ਕੋਈ ਦਵੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਈਡ No.
But Manchester and Oldham, the main local election battles were between the Labour Party and the Lib Dems. Both parties are concerned about what's been going on.
We've had about 150. Talked to all our party activists in the wards concerned, who have assured me they've had nothing to do with any fraudulent voting. I have to take that at face value. And
Suggestion that any of the local election candidates have been responsible in any way for illegal voting practices. But does the story show that the present voting process makes it too easy to beat the system?
If you look historically, where there's been problems in third world countries, we as British people have sent over delegations to third world countries to make sure that there's fair elections, and yet we've got the same problem in our backyard.
What I emphasise Cheryl's point that there's no suggestion that any of the candidates in those wards in Oldham, Manchester and Bury have any connection with electoral fraud.